So what's your name and what do you do? And just tell me a little bit about yourself.
Okay. My name is Sydney Winchester. I'm the foreclosure defense paralegal at Schuster and Sabin. And I basically am the assistant to the foreclosure defense attorney. I handle his schedule, I draft pleadings for him, I communicate with opposing counsel and help him get ready for trials. That's a pretty rough estimate of what I do.
And what made you express interest in doing foreclosure?
Well, it's a funny story. I actually came to this law firm mainly in a more receptionist role. I was kind of the assistant to his current foreclosure paralegal. And when she left, I kind of was given her job and her duties. So I didn't actually intend to, but I was drawn to the foreclosure defense because I enjoy helping people, and I like knowing that what I do at the end of the day is something good for others. So that part interested me, I guess, is the social aspect of it.
So have you ever had any interesting clients or fun stories?
Interesting clients. I think I was pleasantly surprised that most of the people we work with are very nice. As far as interesting people go, I'd say that most of the interesting people we get are the ones that are a little more difficult. Sometimes clients have kind of fibbed in regards to saying things that I didn't do or I did do wrong. Clients that, I have to think about this one. Some clients are a little difficult to get them to follow up on things, which is frustrating. But I haven't had anyone too wild, I don't think. Luckily, I haven't gone down that path yet. Yeah.
So, when you do pleadings and such, like, how did you learn how to do that? Was it just being taught by the previous person?
So, yeah, Stephanie taught me how to do some of the pleadings. His prior foreclosure defense paralegal taught me how to do a few of them, like a notice of hearing, a notice of deposition. Those are the more basic ones. And then more complex ones, or more specific ones, I guess, I learned from a lot of trial and error. I would kind of look up an template, or like use an old case as like a template for what I wanted to do to get like the basic idea, and then just edit it to whatever case we were working on, and then I would give it to our attorney to look over, and then he would tell me either fix this, change this, yada yada. But yeah, a lot of trial and error, and it gets a lot easier once you've been doing it for a while, because one of the hardest things I've noticed compared to when I first started to where I am now, which is almost 2 years later, is just knowing the details of the case makes a big difference. When you've been working on it for a long period of time, I find that I'm actually able to answer more questions for myself when I'm making a pleading than when I was before. I wouldn't have known anything. Yeah, that's about it.
And then just a quick generic question, but like, what is foreclosure defense?
Okay, so it's basically when homeowners go into foreclosure, the bank is basically saying that they haven't paid their mortgage payments, and they're going to default on them, take their home, sell it at an auction, and the people will have to leave. So we represent people that are in foreclosure, and we defend them against the bank, either trying to help work out retention options where the people keep their home and get to stay in it, maybe get a loan modification. Actually, I have a couple of plans, like options that we go through with clients when we have someone new. We have a couple of different things we can do for them. We can get loan modifications where it'll change the terms of their mortgage to make their monthly payments different. We can work to get the case dismissed. We can work to, and that's either by like a dismissal or a summary judgment, or the people, we kind of just represent them in the meantime while they work on non-retention options, which are they leave either by a short sale or we work out a deal. We negotiate a deal for them with opposing counsel, like a cash for keys settlement. Yeah, that's pretty much it.
All right. Well, thank you for your time.
You're welcome.